doing? Hey everyone. All right, I'm Robyn Cavallaro. I am your village's realtor, MLS representation here. And in this video, I want to talk about the key points that you need to keep in mind when you're looking to purchase a home here. And because this community is so unique and so vast, you really need to take into consideration all the different nuances. And a lot of people miss out on opportunities because they're so focused on one thing. And I know I've done a lot of videos about this, but it's a subject that just keeps coming back up. So number one, I will tell you that during a lifestyle visit or any type of visit, you want to check out the area. Find the particular area that interests you. I have it broken down into 4. Now I think we're gonna do 5 with the new areas on my website. Well, there's a historic district, there's probably more, Marion County, then we have 466 North, then we have Between the Sixes, Brownwood, south of 44, and then all the new construction areas. So each section has its own little nuances that you have to consider. The north, way up the top here, I'll put the map in. You're going to find older homes. Most of the bonds have been paid down or are paid off. You'll find remodeled homes here. You'll find a lot of dumps up there. And believe me, if you've ever worked with me, you know if I don't like it, I'm going to tell you, but I'm going to tell you why. It might be my nightmare, but it might be your blank slate to do whatever you want with. So every opportunity is different. More mature landscaping. Everything north of 44, you're going to find closer to a lot of the activities. So where I am, I'm in the Fenny area. We don't have a lot of restaurants yet. We don't have a lot of amenities. I mean, we have enough. But if you're looking, I'd say if you're a golfer, an avid golfer, you might not want to ride in the cart for 30 minutes each way every day. South of 44 might not be an option for you. And these are the things that I talk about in our discovery calls. And when you get in my car, what are your objectives, what you like and dislike? And it's not necessarily about the home size, style. It's really about your immediate community and what you're looking for. So please keep that in mind. Oh my God, I thought it wasn't recording. My camera is new and I know it's close, but people, you gotta deal with it. I'm working through it. Make sure my microphone is on. Okay, shopping. There are certain sections that are closer to a lot of shopping. For example, I have a buyer who doesn't drive, but she'll be able to drive a golf cart. So I selected 2 specific areas for her to concentrate her search because it'll be easily accessible for her to get to Publix, any supermarket, shopping, banks, so those things I keep in mind when I select areas or recommend a section for you. How close do you want to be to shopping? There's healthcare everywhere. So I don't think that that's necessarily such a big issue. You know, accessibility, how accessible is everything? And when I talk about accessibility, I don't mean the town squares, because you're going to be all over the place. You might not necessarily go to the same town square all the time. It might be Brownwood, it might be Sumter, then it might be Eastport. So, you know, keep your options open when it comes to the town squares. I say this all the time. Please do not base your home purchase on its proximity to a town square because you will limit yourself, and I think you might be able to find some better options that might be a little further away that work for you within your budget. Okay. Number 2, which is probably should be number 1, is let's understand the taxes. And I did a video here, the cheapest place to live in the villages, and it's all about the taxes and the tax rates and what you can expect. I will put a link to this video in the notes. I don't think you can see them if you're on the TV, but you'll be able to see them if you're on your phone or on the computer. But I'll definitely look up that video. And I've also done several videos on the bond, the CDD, and how much it costs to live here. And I'll revisit those from time to time. But understand the taxes, because I tell everyone to ignore the tax amount you see in a listing, because we don't know how long the seller has been there. If they've been there 10 years, their taxes are going to be substantially lower than your new rate, and your new rate could double. So just make sure that you're getting the correct information with whomever professional that you decide to deal with, that they're making that calculation for you. And I know I've been talking about my website forever, but we're getting closer. There'll be a section where you can go to and click on all the different counties, and I'll give you an explainer video on there on how to use it and how to find out what your new taxes would be based on the selling price. So keep that in mind. Taxes, bond, CDD all become very important. Number 3, how much money do you want to spend and your budget? All right, so here are a couple things. High budgets will get you a view, the course, a preserve, a pool, and high budget, I'm talking $600,000 and above. Occasionally, you might find something in that $500,000 range. I know prices are coming down a little bit. You know, we have seen a little bit of a slow this summer, but just be realistic with your expectations. Homes cost more here. They just do. And, you know, for $300,000, you can get a patio villa. For $350,000, you could get a smaller 3-bedroom, 2-bath rancher style home. If you want that home on the golf course or with nobody in the backyard, be prepared to open up that wallet above the $450,000 range, because I've had homes even in the $600,000s that have someone kind of close proximity to the backyard. So just keep that budget realistic. Look and see what's out there, because I'm telling you, I have people like, I want this, and it's like, hey, you're going to be very disappointed, or you're going to be looking for a very long time. The bond and the CDD, we just talked about that, and I'm going to put, so you can find bond amortization schedules on districtgov.org. Everything can be found there. So districtgov.org is going to be your best resource to find all that out. I'll tell you, I'll show you. I have explainer videos about that and the whole NAR lawsuit. So, but last one, I just wanted to make this really quick because my battery's going dead. Number 5, what are your options? So, you know, area, style of home, just think about this, because I know a lot of people want a courtyard or a veranda, but sometimes we don't have what they're looking for, but you might be able to find a designer home with a wall behind it, and that'll serve your purpose. So just think about that. If you are not finding a pool home, because like right now we have 22 homes with a pool, look for a home with room for a pool, and privacy and golf course. Well, let me tell you, you're looking 600 and above, and up to, you know, over $1 million. And sometimes those $1 million homes do not have a view. Like if you're in Bridgeport, a lot of those $1 million homes, there's somebody in the backyard, but they're not close because they're premier homes and they have a larger yard for you to live in. So let's see. And how do you purchase a home? Remember, stay tuned for this next episode. I'm going to talk about buying a home with a home sale contingency. I'm Robyn Cavallaro. I hope you enjoyed this episode. So until next time, I'll see ya.